rhinovirus, influenza, chickenpox, meningitis, streptococcal infections. What do all of these have in common? They are all airborne illnesses that can be transmitted from not properly washing your hands. Now I need all of you to be on board with me for something. A common practice that is very important and often overlooked in today's fast-paced, overpopulated society: hand washing. Today I'm going to speak to you about proper hand washing, and hopefully by the end of this speech you will all agree with me on its importance and spread the word, not germs. I'm going to discuss three main points. 1. Some startling facts and figures. 2. When should I wash? And 3. Proper hand washing to include use of hand sanitizer. First, let's start with the simple, unarguable facts. Americans don't wash their hands as often as they should, or as often as they say they do for that matter. According to an article on abc.com, only 2/3 of Americans wash their hands after using the restroom. 2/3 of Americans. In that same article, a study was done where observers in the bustling Grand Central and Penn stations in New York City, only 49% washed up after using the bathroom. Folks, that's bad. Luckily, that same group of observers also peeked into bathrooms in Chicago, San Francisco, New Orleans, and Atlanta. Well, congratulations, Chi-Town. You have the cleanest hands at an 83% wash and dry rate, followed by San Francisco at 80% and New Orleans at 67%, just above the nation's average. So now that we've discussed some alarming numbers regarding hand washing, let's move on to this. When should I wash my hands? It's quite simple. The Center for Disease Control put out a guideline breaking down when and how to scrub up. These are the times that you should scrub your hands thoroughly with soap and water: before, during, and after preparing food, before you eat, after using a toilet, changing a diaper, caring for the sick, sneezing, coughing, handling animal waste, and garbage. Now that may seem like a lot of hand washing, but think about it. All of those aforementioned activities spread a ton of germs. So use hand sanitizer if soap and water isn't available. So now that we have a clear idea on when we should wash, let's discuss how to wash properly. I have a poster here from the CDC that shows step-by-step on how to properly wash your hands. Now, it may be tough to see over the webcam, so I'll just read it aloud and you can follow along with me. Step 1, wet your hands. Step 2, use a liquid soap. Put it in the palm of your hands. Step 3, lather with the soap and water for 20 seconds. Step 4, rinse for 10 seconds. Step 5, dry your hands. And step 6, turn off the water. Now again, if soap and water isn't available, use hand sanitizer in very much the same fashion. Just apply some to your palm, rub your hands together, pay close attention to under the fingernails and between your fingers. Once your hands are dry, you're done. So I've probably scared you with some statistics on how Americans don't wash their hands properly, or half enough. I've explained in detail when you should wash and how to wash properly, so let me leave you with this. It takes about 30 seconds to wash your hands properly. Even less if you use hand sanitizer. If that 30 seconds it takes to properly wash your hands is too much time out of your day, think about the days you can possibly spend in bed recovering from influenza, rhinovirus, chickenpox, meningitis, and streptococcal infections. America is the greatest place to live in the world. Let's do our part to also make it the healthiest and most sanitary. Thank you.